Covering the summit in Austria for us is John Cummins, and he joins me now live from Vienna. John, first of all, what more can you tell us about the migrants found dead in a lorry?
Well, as you say, the police have told us that up to 50 dead bodies were discovered on the A4 motorway in the easternmost province of Austria, Burgenland, which borders Hungary. Now, they're saying that the migrants were most probably suffocated, although they haven't given an official cause of death as yet. They were given a tip-off, as you said in the introduction, by some people who are working alongside of the motorway there. Unfortunately, this isn't the first of these kinds of incidents in Austria. People smugglers have been bringing migrants into Austria on almost a daily basis and letting them loose on motorways across the country. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had 200 people in 1 hour, I think, who were released on motorways near Vienna. As you said, Austria's Interior Minister, Johanna Mikl-Leitner, has given a statement. She said this was a dark day for Austria with the loss of so many lives. She's calling for tougher penalties against people smugglers to try and stop this kind of thing from occurring. And we've also had, up until this point in the past, we've had some right-wing politicians saying that border controls need to be reintroduced in Austria to stop this kind of thing from happening. Of course, Austria is part of the Schengen borderless zone in the EU, and at present the borders are open with countries such as Hungary.
And this news emerged amid calls at a summit Austria is hosting for the EU to come up with an action plan to respond to the influx of migrants into Europe. And I understand that Austria has a 5-point plan.
That's right. Austria is, I suppose, leading this push. Austria is saying that the focus on the migrant crisis up until now has been far too much on the Mediterranean, not enough on this West Balkan region, where 100,000 migrants have come since the beginning of the year from Greece, transiting through Macedonia, Serbia, into Hungary, and then other countries like Austria and Germany. They're saying what needs to be done is a common European approach to this problem, that Europe should be on the same page, as it were, with regard to asylum policy. There needs to be, for example, a list of common countries that are regarded as safe, where asylum seekers can be sent back to. And perhaps crucially, Austria, together with Germany, has been calling for some time for a quota system in the EU for migrants and for asylum seekers. They're saying that the burden needs to be shared more fairly across the continent, and that each country should take the number of asylum seekers that it can according to its population and its capacity. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of countries in the EU are sort of rejecting that approach at the moment. So I'm not quite sure how successful they'll be in getting that idea adopted.
All right, thank you very much indeed, John. John Cummins reporting from Vienna.